Good morning. Hello, my beauties. Hey, my chicas. Hey, my glow queens. And hello, my Glamm-Mahs. It's me. It's Angela. It's your girl. I am coming to you once again. And happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Please give me details about your weekend. What did you do? Did you relax? You Netflix and chill? You just sat around? You drank your tea? Did you start spring cleaning? Did you meal prep? Like all the stuff I want to know, because it may be something that you say that I might say, I need to get on that. So anyway, y'all know I got story time, okay? I have a story time from last week. If you remember the video I did about the band trip being canceled and the place where we booked the hotel stay did not want to refund my money. So I will get into that. But right now, I also want to color in and save some money on my Save 225 in 2025. I didn't do the Save 2025 because y'all know I'm working on like one binder and one individual savings challenge at a time, just still tweaking the budget, kind of, sort of. But anyway, so this is the one that I am doing, and it is from the Almost Organized Owl. Save $225 in 2025. And this just works for me. And it's so fun and it's so cute. It's so whimsical. So I have $20 right here. $2 bill. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 with the sucky banknotes. Y'all see how crispy the $2 bill is? That's why I love them. But we're going to go with it because it's all money and it spins. So, honey, y'all know the title of my YouTube channel is Glamm-Mah Got Guts. Because, honey, it takes guts to just continue on this path, raising grandkids, your loved ones, with all the things that come with it, because y'all know my shenanigans be going on. And y'all know I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the indifferent, the ugly, all of that, just so you can see. And if anybody else is going through, similar situations, we kind of bounce off of each other, that energy, those vibes, like, you want to be helpful and you want to, motivate that person and keep them moving on in the midst of all that is going on, okay? So I'm going to piggyback on last Friday, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Like I said, y'all know everything that was going on with that band trip and, all of that, doctor's appointments, Jaden hurting his hand, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Okay. So they went to the doctor last Thursday. Go back and watch that video. Friday, Jaden, his hand was a little swollen. Like I said, she gave us the referral in case it was still swollen by yesterday, which it is just a little, but I don't think enough for us to take him to emergency. Plus, he was out riding bikes and doing all the things, and we didn't get not one complaint. So she had wrapping and everything, and then that Friday night, we took the wrapping off so they could get some air, and it looks pretty good. We can tell that the healing process has begun. But honey, at school Friday, he's in the nurse's office. The nurse calls me and says, Jaden is in here. And he said he thinks he needs to go to the Eggleston emergency room. And I'm like, what? Like, I just looked at his hand this morning. He's okay. And so I said, put him on the phone. She put him on the phone. And I was like, boy, stop it. Just stop it, okay? And he was like, well, I just thought like it was a little swollen. I said, it's going to be swollen. It's going to be a little tender. You heard what the doctor said, but I would definitely take a look at it when you get home. And then hubby and I said, we should have asked him to send us a picture of it, so we can really like, yeah, maybe we do need to go and pick him up and take him, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, he is fine. And it wasn't 5 minutes later, y'all, not even 5 minutes. I don't even think 2 minutes. I see the phone number show up on my phone again. It's the nurse. I said, yes, nurse, blah, blah, blah. Jaden is in here again. I said, what is it? She said, he says he is out of insulin. Oh, my God. You have got to be kidding me. Now, mind you guys, I don't think I've mentioned this, I do mention that I work from home. You know, I'm a stay-at-home Glamm-Mah, raising the grandkids, all of that. Run my e-commerce business. So I don't really use my car a whole lot. And when I, do need to go somewhere, if I don't have it, like, hubby, he's like my chauffeur. We just do it like that. But anyway, my daughter, boyfriend's car went down. So he's been using her car, and she asked us in October, could she use my car for a week? Y'all, that week has turned into 6 months. She has had my car since like October 30th. I know it was around Halloween, and here we are in March, and I'm like, girl, is he rebuilding his car? Like, what is he doing? But it is no problem because, like I said, I hardly ever, was driving my car. My car's been paid off for years, and like, hubby gets me where I need to go, and it's like our bonding time where we just get to, ride together and stuff like that. So anyway, Jada knows, like, boy, you go out in the garage, my car is not out there. You cannot be having issues at school, okay? Like, but most of the time when something does go down, hubby happens to be here from work. So, I mean, it has just all worked out. God has just made sure everything like that is taken care of, no emergencies, anything like that. So, thank you, God. So, anyway, I said, okay, did he eat lunch already? And I think whatever time it was, I'm sure he had already eaten lunch. He had insulin in his insulin pod. Just to give you guys an idea of how that all works, he has type 1 diabetes. So he has what's called the Dexcom that is on his arm, and there is a phone for that, and it tells how low or high or his glucose numbers are good. Then he has what is called the insulin pod, which he can put it kind of on every part of his body, but he loves it on his thigh because you don't have a lot of fat. He's more muscle. But doctor has showed him the places to kind of put it, make sure that the insulin is getting into his system. So we have to change that every 72 hours or every 3 days. And he also has a phone for that. So we put enough insulin. We even give him a little bit extra because he is a kid. He loves snacks and what all the other things that kids like to eat. So then he always has to put that carb count in. The Dexcom, talks to the pod, and boom, it just disperses however much insulin he needs throughout the day. So I just could not understand, like, why are you out of insulin? So anyway, I said, you are fine until you get home, because like I said, it disperses the insulin, and I'm sure he had enough, because it was like maybe 40 minutes before school was out, and I'm like, dude, you're good. Like, no, you're not coming home. What is going on? You're not coming home. So anyway, he gets home, and he knows when I open the door, he's like, well, Granny Ann, I'm like, boy, if you don't get in here and just stop all of this, what are you doing, Jada? And he can't do nothing but like chuckle or whatnot. I said, boy, don't be having me on edge like that. Do not do it. But I knew he was fine, y'all. I knew he was absolutely fine because he knows, like, how he feels, if he's low, if he's high, all of that. So I was not concerned at all. And, thank God he has a nurse that is really attentive, and we work together and all the things. So, yes. And why haven't I been honey coloring while I've been running my mouth? Because I'm probably scared I'm going to mess up. Because I said $20. So let me mark these off. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. All right. So, got that out of the way. That last week's shenanigans, right? And in the midst of that, as far as, like I said, the Sweets did not want to refund the $544 that I paid, and that included the refund protection. They did not want to honor it. So, hubby was like, you need to call Apple and, help. Maybe they would dispute it for you and, put the money back on your card, because I use my Apple card with Goldman Sachs. And I, so I always like to kind of like pray on stuff, and, I don't want to have like a big attitude, because that won't get you anywhere and all of that. So then I did the video, talking about it. I think in a video I did last week. And I got some feedback from a couple of people. And I want to thank Miss Erin of Sassy Beauty Budgets, and I want to thank Miss Tanya of the Nightlife, because they basically said the same thing that hubby said. And I said, okay, I'm fighting all the way through. And I did. I came down here and I called Apple, and honey, they were just as mad as I was, but that like in a good way. Like they weren't like angry reps or anything like that. They, kind of chuckled about it. And it was like, so I hear they're trying to take your money. I said, yes, and I haven't laid not on one pillow. And they laughed about it. And they was like, so you just want the $4.95 back. You don't want the refund protection that you purchased. And they said, you are a good one. Like you being too nice. Honey, how about Apple put all of my money back on? And they said they will have the dispute with the suites that we had booked the room with. And then I got up this morning and the suites put all the money back. So I'm assuming Apple will, I guess, get their money back, because you can't be double dipping. Like if I've gotten my money from the suites, yeah, I guess that's how it works. I'm sure they'll let me know, or I'll see when my balance change on my card or whatnot. But I just want to thank everybody that, was feeling some kind of way right along with me. And, like I said, Tanya and Sassy, thank you, for the encouraging words, giving me more of a push. Like I said, even though hubby was like, you need to get on the horn, and yeah, you need. And this was the day that I found out the trip was canceled. I think it was like last Wednesday or Thursday. And he was like, you need to be calling and counseling now. But anyway, it's done, y'all. So prayerfully, y'all won't hear me talk about this anymore, hopefully. The only thing I'll probably speak about as far as that band trip, is when I get my refund. You will know, because I'll probably reallocate those funds or whatnot. So, but yeah, I just had to come in here and let you guys know. But I really want to know, what you guys did this past weekend. I know here in Georgia, the weather was spectacular. Jameer had a track meet, and it was just nice, just sitting out there and watching him and cheering him on and all of that. But yeah, I don't want this video to be long on this Monday, but yeah, I wanted to come in here and, like I said, let you guys know what it's all about, being a Glamm-Mah and a Glamm-Mah with guts, like every day just pushing forward, self-care for myself, taking care of the family, making sure hubby is okay, because he is the breadwinner. I got to make sure my boo-boo is good, and just enjoying life for what it is, like meeting God halfway, because he is meeting us where we are, because honey, he knows we not perfect. We gonna say some crazy stuff, do some crazy stuff, and all of that, but he still loves us because we are his children. So I try my best to not embarrass him if I'm gonna, say I am one of God's own. Like I gotta try to live this life right, y'all. But again, we are not perfect at all. Okay? So with that being said, I love you guys, and I'm going to see you in the next video, which will probably be, because I'm waiting on some more Happy Mail. Some other things that I had ordered that I've been waiting on, maybe like the last, week or so, but you'll see when it gets here. So anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Have a great Monday, y'all. Bye.